Hey guys, so this is blog entry number 4, and today I'm coming to you from Brosnan's Bed and Breakfast in Dingletown, County Kerry, on the Dingle Peninsula. Once again, I'm Kyle Robertson, and I'm doing this blog for Hill Walk Tours of Ireland. So I left Anniscoil this morning and came to Dingle. It was around a 5 to 6 hour walk, somewhere in between there. And if you'll bear with me, I'll take you on a little trip back through my day. Although, disclaimer, all of the complaining that you are about to hear was in fact true at the time. I'm feeling a lot better now, but you'll see what I mean after I roll the tape.
Well, good morning everyone. I was kind of waiting till I got off the main road to start videoing. I just walked out of Anniscoil about 10 minutes ago maybe, and now I'm back on small side roads that I've been led to believe will make up the majority of today's trip. Like I said yesterday, this one's a little bit longer than the last 2 days. Those were each 18 kilometers. This one's 22. That's like another mile or two. It's actually not that much worse. And from what I've been led to understand by the directions and my hosts at the bed and breakfast I stayed at last night, it's a pretty smooth walk, a lot like yesterday's. Not a lot of climbing involved, which is good because I could definitely use a break. Also, for anyone who's interested, I'd like to continue with the first daily state of my feet address. Well, the state of my feet is actually kind of decent right now. I did a lot of research last night while I was walking. Let me pan the camera a little bit so you can see around me here. Yeah, not really much to see right now, but you get the idea. But yeah, I did a lot of research on blisters last night on hiking websites and how to treat them, and pretty much the consensus was that if you keep walking on them and irritating them, they're gonna pop sooner or later, so you might as well do it under controlled conditions. Now, it sounds like good advice. I mean, it would get the whole thing over with, but I'm sorry, I just don't have the guts to cut open my own blisters and drain them. I'm sorry about the disgusting imagery, but the bottom line is I just don't have the stomach to do that myself. So hopefully I packed my shoes with a lot of bandages, put band-aids over them just in case, and actually they're feeling pretty good right now. A lot less movement, so yeah, hopefully things will continue to improve as the day progresses. Well, I'm about an hour into my hike now, and as you can see, not much different. Apparently this road goes on for about 4 kilometers until I get to the beach and the ruins of a place called Menard Castle. Actually, that might be it coming into view right here. Yeah, it is. There's the beach and everything. Cool, that was pretty good timing, actually. So, the road is 4 kilometers long and I'm about to turn off of it. Judging by that, 22 kilometers in this whole hike, and I made the 4 kilometer one in about an hour. I should be in Dingle in about 6 hours, give or take, maybe more like 5.5. 6 is overestimating a bit, but best to be on the safe side. Now this is what I call country road. Look at this. Pretty cool, huh? Well, one thing's for sure, I'm kind of relieved now that I can see the open ocean in front and to the left of me, kind of out there. Because I was a little worried there for a while. Not that I couldn't follow the trail, because I mean you'd have to be pretty directionally challenged not to follow this trail with all the markers they have. But I don't know, it just didn't feel right. I felt like I was getting turned around or something, because going inland to Anniscoil kind of turned me around, I guess. But yeah, now that I'm back on the southern coast, and I'm sure that I'm back on the southern coast, everything seems to click into place now. Still heading to Dingle. I don't know if I mentioned this already. Sorry if I did, but I'm about an hour and a half in now. So, got a ways to go yet. Well, I've come to a crossroads. It seems like I'm headed into a village of some kind, so that's a good sign. I'll stop, maybe take a little break, get my bearings as to exactly where I am. It's about 2 hours into my hike now, and I'm starting to get a little hungry for lunch, but I was kind of hoping to wait until the halfway point. Not sure if that'll work though, depending on how far I am, so guess we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Okay, so it turns out the little village that I'm walking through right now is called Lispol, and I was right, it is the halfway point in today's walk. So I've walked 11 kilometers. I have 11 more kilometers to go yet. It's about the 2.5 hour mark, so my projection of like 5.5 hours should be about right. 6 at the outside. So right now I'm looking for a place to sit down and eat lunch. I'm already kind of been eating it on the go. By the way, forgot to mention this, but got a nice packed lunch from my bed and breakfast that I stayed in last night. Very nice of them. Very delicious too. So far, great food there overall. So one downside about being on roads like this for sure is that there's really not a whole lot of places to sit down. Hopefully I'll find one soon. Alright, so it's nearing hour 3 of my trip now, and a little update. State of my feet is supremely not good. The blisters are really killing me now, and it's making me walk funny, which is making my feet hurt even more. So yeah, that's kind of hampering the enjoyment a little bit. Although on the other hand, the scenery is really quite beautiful. I'm not a huge fan of the roads overall. They do make for easier walking, but kind of like the grassy trails out in the middle of nowhere a little bit better. However, my feet have made me slow my walking progress a bit, and I still really haven't found a great place to sit down, although I sat down on the side of the road a little ways back and took like a 15-minute break. So now I think I know why they call people who are like inexperienced with the outdoors and like new scouts and whatever, I think I know why they call them tenderfoot. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with my current situation right now. So the way markers have been getting kind of few and far between on this segment of the trail today, especially in the last couple kilometers out here, which has gotten me worried several times. But every time I start to think, oh, you know, I haven't seen one in a while, maybe I should, yeah, maybe I did pass something, maybe I should turn around and retrace my steps. I see another one. So, and there's one right up here in the distance now. So, yep. They may be a little bit hard to find, a little bit far between, but you just gotta keep your eye out for them. They're around. Alright, I'm back on the kind of trail that I like. A little more untrodden path. And look at this. Oh yeah. Check that out. Oh man. Just pan around that one more time. That's incredible. Don't get many views like home back. Words are hard. Sorry. You don't get many views like this back home. Going through a bit of farmland now. Past all kinds of gated pastures and sheep and cows and whatever. Just past a couple who I'm pretty fairly certain that they didn't speak any English. So it's not completely surprising though, because well, almost ran into a bush there. Apparently, according to my directions, I'm entering the part of Ireland where basically people speak Gaelic as their primary language, not English. Plus, all the signs, as I've seen roadside signs so far, all of them are in Gaelic, not English, so it makes things a little more interesting. Well, this is another first path that turns into a stream. Honestly, I'd hate to see what this is like when it's raining. Must be crazy up here. Well, it's hour 4 of my walk. I'm still definitely on the trail, sitting on a stile right now with the marker right on it, but still appearing to be in the middle of nowhere, which isn't very heartening. But, you know, I'm in good spirits. Other than the fact that my feet hurt, it's been a pretty great day. And I should note that, once again, the weather is beautiful. A little breezy, some sun, some clouds, about probably like 65, 70 degrees. Perfect hiking weather. And everybody, the funny part is, every time I mention it, the locals around here treat it like the good weather's a gift from God, so kind of makes me a little worried. I have been to Ireland before, like I mentioned, three different times, and all of those times it rained for a lot of it. Additionally, I'd also like to note that considering the condition I'm in right now, I am very strongly considering doing absolutely nothing tomorrow on my extra day in Dingle, except, I don't know, I'll definitely like take a walk around town and go out and hear some music, because that's what Dingle is pretty much famous for. But I was originally considering going out on like a sea kayaking trip, which sounds really awesome, but I just don't know if I have it in me right now. Maybe that'll change though. Well, I'm about 4.5 hours into my trip now. Really hoping I'm getting somewhere close. I passed a couple of Irish hikers from Cork who have done this hike multiple times before, and they said that it shouldn't be too much further, maybe another hour, which is really good news. I kind of wanted to stop because this is pretty cool right here. I've seen a lot of picket fences like the ones right in front of me, but these stone walls all over the hillside to the left of me and the right of me are really pretty cool. There's another example, and it runs all the way up the mountain. Another example of who the heck built these things. Like, and what was something big here at one time, or I don't even know. Great mysteries, I guess. It's been a little over 5 hours now, and the end is finally in sight. That's Dingle town up there, right on the bay. I tell you, I am so going to enjoy just putting my feet up for a while.
So as you can see, I had a few problems actually getting here, but yeah, I'm doing okay now. It was a little difficult to make my feet feel any better, but now that I've been resting and relaxing for a little while, I'm definitely feeling a little bit better. Went out for a walk earlier, had some wonderful dinner at the Boatyard restaurant, and it was fantastic. Made me feel all kinds of better. This is actually my first of 2 days in Dingletown. I'll be staying here for all day tomorrow as well, so one day off of hiking. I have to say, that feels pretty darn good. Not sure what I'm actually going to do yet, though. I was originally planning on going out sea kayaking, but unfortunately I was in such a state of exhaustion when I got here that I didn't go and talk to the tourist office or the actual company like I probably should have if I wanted to do that. But on the bright side, there are several boat tours that run if I just want something fun to do. Dingletown is a wonderful little place to walk around. Kind of reminds me of a lot of little seaside Irish towns I've been in, especially Killybegs before. So that's pretty much it for today. I'll keep you posted as to what I actually end up doing tomorrow. I'll be mostly relaxing. Maybe I'll go do something exciting. Who knows? But until tomorrow, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.